In the gospel text of today, we come across a scene found also in the gospel of Mark. It is where Jesus, who is popular, who has worked numerous miracles, who has shown his talent for making things simple for unlettered people in parables, comes to his hometown. And the moment he comes to his hometown, people point at him and say, "Oh, we know this guy. We know this fellow. This is where he lives. This is who his family is. This is who his mother is. This is who his father is. This is who he is." And they say, "We know." Now that statement, "we know," prevents them from experiencing him. That statement, "we know," prevents them from encountering him. That statement, "we know," does not allow them to taste the freshness, the newness which Jesus brings. What is even worse is that after they say they know, they take offense at Jesus. And why did they take offense at him? Because they said that he is from this small village. Because they said he is from this particular place, and everyone from this place has to be on the ground. They cannot fly high into the sky. They must remain like chicken. They cannot be like eagles flying. That is why they take offense at him, because he has become so popular. And their question is, how can someone from our village become so popular? How can someone from our village do such stupendous deeds? How can someone from our village have such eloquence when he speaks and when he acts? No, it cannot be a person from our village, because the persons from our village have to really be on the ground and not fly high in the sky. And the response is that Jesus could not do many mighty works there. The people of his hometown restricted Jesus completely. It is often the case when we look at people and we place restrictions on them. When we look at people and decide what exactly they are capable of. When we look at people and restrict their flying high into the sky. If we do that, we are being like the townspeople of Jesus. Sometimes you hear people say, "How is it that you're so bright? How is it that you're so good? How is it that you're so talented?" Meaning, I never expected you to be so bright or so good or so talented. When we do that, then we are placing a limit on the person to whom we are speaking. And this happens sometimes in families when there is comparison between two children. The mother or the father would say, "Look at your brother," or "Look at your sister." Comparisons are odious. We need to accept that each one of us is unique. We need to accept that each one of us is special, and more importantly, we need to accept that each one of us can fly high into the sky. When Jesus saw Peter, he did not see a denier. He saw a potential disciple. When Jesus saw Judas, he did not see a betrayer. He saw a potential disciple. When Jesus saw Matthew or Levi, he did not merely see a tax collector and a cheat like almost everyone else would have done. He saw a potential disciple and an evangelist. When I go to a new place, people ask me two questions. The first is, "Father, what is your name?" And the second is, "Where are you from?" I answer the first question by telling them my name, but to the second question, I point heavenward. And their response to me is, yes, Father, we know all of us are from heaven, but where are you from? And again, I point heavenward, and I look at them when I'm pointing with a stare to say, that is enough. And the reason why I do that is the reason of today's gospel. Because there is a danger that if I tell you where I am from, you will label me. You will stereotype me. You will put a mark on me like the people of his hometown put a mark on Jesus. The consequence was that Jesus was unable to respond to this. The consequence was that Jesus was unable to reach out to the numerous who needed help, because Matthew will tell us that he did not do many mighty works there because of their unbelief. And so today, we need to stop labeling. We need to stop labeling people based on their religion. All these Muslims are always like that. And these Hindus will never change. And these Christians, what can you say about them? And these Sikhs, the less said the better. The Jains, don't even talk about them. If I've forgotten anyone, I'm including them also in this plea. And so, I look at an individual as first a human being. I look at an individual as my brother or sister. I look at an individual as someone journeying with me towards our destination. Will I look at every person I meet today without stereotype, without labeling, without marking them? Will I avoid any kind of labeling today?